Hey guys, the hammer you're looking at right now was made by an old gentleman who used to live and run a small market right where you see that fence, right there in that area. Johnny Farley, along with his wife Mabel, lived here and run Farley's Market out of basically the front room of their house. Johnny was a little older than Mabel, gray-headed, and he used to make these hammers and walking sticks and give them to people just because he enjoyed doing it. The store we always called Mabel's. It was very small, the most one-horse stores you could think of. You'd walk through the front door and her counter would be on the left side. She would have some stuff on shelves that Johnny had made along the walls. And behind her counter was a refrigerator that she kept her milk and the all-important bologna in. And I'll tell you a story about that bologna. Also, she had a cooler. Eventually, I'm not sure it started out that way, one of those old-timey lift-the-lid coolers behind the door when you opened it. Now, if anybody remembers this store better than that, please post. Could not find any pictures of it. It is long gone. And Johnny and Mabel are long gone. Like I said, the store was called Mabel's by everybody. Very small. She would slice the bologna with a butcher knife. Now, Mabel was a notoriously bad bologna slicer. King Cole's bologna, I believe it was, which is kind of a legend itself in this area. But I remember one guy used to make the joke, said you had to get 2 slices of bologna off of Mabel to make a sandwich with. Because if you made it with one, it'd be lopsided because of the way she sliced the bologna with her old butcher knife. You had to get 2, and that way you could turn them till they matched, and you had an even bologna sandwich. Now, she finally got a hand-cranked bologna slicer, and she was very happy, and all of her customers was very happy for a little while. Her husband, who I mentioned was older than her, got the idea it needed to be oiled. So he oiled it with the old-time 3-in-1 oil. A lot of you may know what I'm talking about. You can still buy it at Walmart. And he oiled it real good. Well, Mabel was disappointed to find out her customers did not like 3-in-1 oil flavored bologna. So she went back to the knife and the lopsided bologna sandwiches. But like I said, I could not find a picture of anywhere through here that had that market in it. It was just a small frame house with their little store in the front room. She had some gumball machines behind the door. I think either before the coolers or on a shelf above the coolers. Couldn't find anybody who remembered the store except a couple of older folks. But it used to be right, not where this house is at, but right there basically in the house's yard behind that pine tree. You get RC and a moon pie with about a quarter or less. And down here where Reese Monument is at, where they sell grave markers, there was a house that stood for a long time. I think, I don't know originally or not, there were several people lived in it, but I think one of the folks lived in it a long time ago was an old man. I could be wrong, but that house, I'm told by my brother, burned eventually and ended up being replaced by the building that became Reese Monument. But folks, if you have any memories of Mabel and Johnny Farley, if you're fortunate enough to have one of his hammers, Because, you know, for all I know, this could be the last existing Johnny Farley hammer in the world. You know, I think of things like that passing into time and being totally forgotten, people like that, and it makes me very sad. There's so many unique, wonderful people in the world, and it makes me sad that after all the folks, my grandmother, who is gone now herself, used to say, you wasn't truly gone from this world till the last person who remembered you was gone. I think that's why people strives to create a little bit in their lifetime so they have something to leave behind to be remembered by, whether it be a little hammer or a YouTube video. We all strive to share a little part of ourselves that won't pass from this world with us. Hey folks, thanks for remembering Mabel's store with me. Post in the comments, please, if you have any stories about it. And hey, if you have any pictures, copy them, take a picture of them with your phone, send them to me. My email address is always in the information section of the videos. Thanks for watching. Bye. You know, a lot of people's going to hear you barking at me at the end of this video. They are. Yeah, now that you know you're on camera, you get quiet.
Did you tell them about that lopsided bologna?
I sure did, and the 3-in-1 oil flavored bologna too.
Yes, the 3-in-1 oil. That is so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet the bologna was still good though, right?
I don't know.
I'm talking about the lopsided bologna, not the 3-in-1 oil.
Yeah, the lopsided bologna is good. It was King Cole's, you know, and that's a legend around here.
I bet that put her out of business, that 3-in-1 oil. That's bad tasting stuff, I'm assuming.
No, she quit. She went back to her butcher knife, like I said in the video.
Man. It'd take a good knife for that, wouldn't it? Slice it straight.
Hey, I done said bye, but I know the people misses you, so why don't you say bye?
Bye.
There you go.
I wandered again to my home in the mountains, where a new surly dawn, I was happy and free. I looked for my friends, but I never could find them. I found they were all rank strangers to me. Everybody I